Once you have gone through all of your interviews for your news story and you've pulled the sound bites, these are just the answers from the questions that you think you might be able to use to tell your story. They've just been placed on your timeline in the order that you grabbed them. So right now they're just organized based on the people that were interviewed. So what you need to do is go through and organize them according to how you want to tell your story. One way to do that is just to get similar answers and group them together. So here's the first answer.
Definitely, we are really pumped. This is the end. We are drawing to the end of the season, and we're going out with a bang.
Okay, so I'm just going to click on this one and drag it all the way past all of my answers. So this is the first question. Let me go to the... Here's the next person.
I think it's just the spirit that we have in our team and how we all are connected. Yeah, we're pretty pumped and we're hoping...
There it is. First question, first answer. So I'll go ahead and just drag that past the next one.
I think...
And we go to the third person.
Excited because
I'll take that and just drag it over. So now I have 3 different answers to my first question. Let's take a look at them.
Oh, definitely, we are really pumped. This is the end. We are drawing to the end of the season, and we're going out with a bang.
Yeah, we're pretty pumped and we're hoping to win tonight. Yeah, a lot of us are excited because we played club with these girls and it's just fun because we know the players on the other side of the net.
So I've got those grouped. Go through. I'm going to go do each of these other ones too. So I'll go to the next answer from the first interview.
Game itself. The game itself.
And that one's kind of a short answer, so I'm just going to skip that.
I think it's just the spirit that we have in our team and how we all are connected with each other.
I'll take that one, move it over. This will be my second group.
I keep playing volleyball because it's really fun when it's competitive.
Okay, I'll take this one and move it over. Now we'll go to the next question.
Our goal this year is to make it through NCS.
Okay, now I'll go ahead and take this one and drag it over for the next group. And the same one.
Yes, we're trying to go at least first, if not...
And I'll move this one over. And finally...
Our goals are probably to just play as a team and win.
Okay, so that's one that I'll skip. So I've had 3 different interviews. I've got 3 different sets of questions that I have some pretty decent answers. I've got some final comments too. Let's see what this one is.
Keep supporting Logan's volleyball team and other sports activities.
Okay, so I'll keep that one just kind of by itself. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different sections. Now, one interview I skipped was a different set of questions. This was actually with the coach for this story, so let's see what he had to say.
For the end of the season, we hope to make NCS, and if we do, then we hope to go far in NCS. Come support us at our senior night on Tuesday. It's our last home game.
Now, this was an actual event, so I'll put that in for the closing. And I'll put this in for what the goals were for the season. I think this was the section.
Yes.
We want to make it to NCS.
For the end of the season, we hope to make NCS and...
Okay, so let's see what I have left over here. Okay, I've skipped that one.
Captains.
This just talks about who's who. That's kind of a background question.
Come watch volleyball.
And that's another one. So I've now got them grouped together, so I can go ahead and get rid of the unused footage just by clicking and dragging and selecting them all, and I'll press the delete key. And now if I press in the video track, notice I've been using video track 1, select in there and press delete. This kind of moves up the gap. So now I can kind of review my footage, and this is what you should do too. Review the answers you've gotten for each of the things and see how they might be able to work together. Remember when you read that Connecting the SOTS handout, it talked about looking for the ones that are the best, the ones that are probably the shortest, the ones that maybe express a little emotion. So let's see how these 3 compare.
Oh, definitely, we are really pumped. This is the end. We are drawing to the end of the season, and we're going out with a bang.
Yeah, we're pretty pumped and we're hoping to win tonight. Yeah, a lot of us are excited because we played club with these girls, and it's just fun because we know the players on the other side of the net.
So they've all said things similarly in a little bit different way. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom into the timeline by pressing the plus key on my keyboard, just so I can see these a little bit closer. Now, if I want to make sure I can see the audio, if I do some fine audio editing, I'll just click this triangle next to audio track 1, and then I'll float down here a little bit and just click and drag to kind of see these waveforms a little bit better. And I'll go ahead and press the plus key again just to zoom in just a little bit more. This is going to make it just a little bit easier for me. So you want to get familiar with your answers, what the sound bites are, to see how you can cut them. Here's an example I might do for this one.
Oh, definitely. We are really pumped. This is the end. We are drawing to the end of the season.
Okay, so I'm going to pick it up right here. So I'm going to go over here and use my razor tool and just make a cut.
We are drawing to the end of the season, and we're going out with a bang.
So I'm going to cut here right at the end of bang. And that's the crowd. So now I can go back to the select tool. Now remember, there are keyboard shortcuts. I can use the V on the keyboard to go to select, and I can use the C to select the razor tool to cut things. So I'm just going to go ahead and use that for now. So I'll go back to V for the select tool, click on this one. I'm going to throw that one out. Click over here, throw this piece out. Now let me hear what the next piece is going to be.
Yeah, we're pretty pumped, and we're hoping to win tonight.
Okay, so in this case, now with the select tool, remember I don't always have to cut. If I have a clip selected, I can float to the end of the clip and just click and drag, and that will make that pretty good. Let's just hear the beginning of this one.
Yeah, we're
So I'm going to get rid of the yeah. If I look down here on the waveform, I can kind of see the difference here. I'll press C to choose the razor tool and cut it. Let's see if I selected the right thing. I'll go back to V here just to select away.
We're pretty pumped.
I don't think I got it.
We're pretty pumped. We're pretty pumped, and we're hoping to win tonight.
And I think I'll just undo by pressing Command Z and Command Z, and just keep it as one clip, and just take it a little bit closer. And again, I'll just float over the beginning of it now and float up there, and now it should start with.
Yeah, we're pretty pumped, and we're hoping to win tonight.
Okay, so I've got that clip, and now let me just get rid of this extra space here at the beginning. Delete, move everything down, and I'll hear my third clip.
Yeah, a lot of us are excited because we play. Yeah, a lot.
So notice I'm looking at the waveform. I'm going to get rid of the Let's see if I can take it to right here using the razor tool.
A lot of us are excited because we played.
Just go back a little bit before it.
Yeah.
It looks like maybe it should be right here instead. So I just did undo, Command Z, and now I'm using C for the razor tool and clicking on it.
A lot of us are excited.
And that sounds better now. So now I can go back to the select tool by pressing V and click the clip that I don't want. Hit the delete key. And let me just listen to this piece right here.
A lot of us are excited because we played club with these girls, and it's just fun because we know the players on the other side of the net.
Okay, so now I've got those pieces, and now I've got to figure out, I'm going to zoom this out a little bit using the minus key, and then I'll just arrange them the way I'd like them to go.
We are drawing to the end of the season, and we're going out with a bang.
Yeah, we're pretty pumped, and we're hoping to win tonight. A lot of us are excited because we played club with these girls, and it's just.
Okay, so actually I might rearrange the order of these answers, or I might decide to keep them in the order that I have them in. So I think what I'll do is actually just get rid of these spaces. And I've decided, even though they were all answering the same question, hopefully this sounds like a little conversation where it's a little bit different. Let's go back and listen through it again.
We are drawing to the end of the season, and we're going out with a bang.
Yeah, we're pretty pumped, and we're hoping to win tonight. A lot of us are excited because we played club with these girls, and it's just fun because we know the players on the other side of the net.
Okay, so there it is. I've taken 3 different sound bites that were actually to the same question, Instead of throwing any of them out, I decided I could use little bits and pieces of each of them to kind of form a conversation that kind of tells a little bit of my story. So this is your goal. Go through all of the sound bites that you've grouped according to the same answers, and now start refining them. Maybe cut some pieces out of them, maybe just eliminate a sound bite altogether until you've gotten clusters of your sound bite answers that will help start to tell your story. And then when you're done, move on to the next tutorial.